Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog and welcome to my channel if you're new. So we're in the kitchen. I'm starting this vlog. It's very random, this one. I know this one's going to be shorter than normal, but I'm going to try and extend it to a decent length for you guys. So we're going to a networking event tonight, and it's my first networking event, like proper networking event, in like 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. And you're probably like, Jess, why? If you knew, I'm a mum of 2. I had my first daughter Amara in 2020 during lockdown, and I just had my son in January. Ever since I had my first child, I just slowly became more of a homebody, more anxious. Like my social anxiety got really bad. Basically, not to beat around the bush, like my social anxiety got really bad. Yeah, like whenever I go to events for work and stuff, like it's so much harder than I expect it to be because I'm really extroverted. Like in school growing up, I used to be so extroverted. Like you could tell me, go speak to that person over there, go and do this, go and do this. Like I could go to places by myself, I could speak to people so easily. I was such a good conversationalist, and now like the thought of going to this event tonight makes me so nervous. But it's an event hosted by Georgia. She is the founder of the Fierce Females Club, which is a events network, a networking community for women, and it's Manchester based, which is amazing because I've been looking for something in Manchester just to push myself out my comfort zone. And there's an event tonight. It's gonna be really good. Like I met Georgia last week for a coffee, and she's just the most amazing person. Definitely someone I recommend you guys checking out and giving a follow. But yeah, the event's not until 7 tonight. So my plans this morning, it's like 10 o'clock. My daughter has her immunizations today, so I'm going with her to that. And then we have to pop to Tesco later to pick up some baking stuff because it's Corey's mum's birthday. We're going to be baking her a cake, and yeah, we're going to come back. I'm going to try and bake the cake, and I need to prep dinner for Corey because it's something that I'm really good at cooking. He's never cooked before. It's basically pulled pork. If you've ever made pulled pork, that's really hard to say. Pulled pork. If you've ever made, I'm going to leave the word because I feel like I'm saying it weird. It's like so delicious. Like I've made it a couple of times now, and it's just really good when I make it. So I said to Corey I'll start it for him because obviously I'm gonna leave at like 5. I'm excited. I'm honestly excited. So yeah, that is literally what this vlog is gonna be, just a chill one. And we're gonna do a little Q&A as well when I'm getting ready, because I asked you guys like weeks ago now to send your questions, and it's been like 3 weeks since I said that on my Instagram, and it's about time I did a Q&A because there's some questions that I've been meaning to answer and just catch you guys up, which if you haven't caught up on what's been going on recently, you can go and check out the most recent vlog. And there's been lots of home updates, so go and check out Home with Jess. I literally just posted that the other day. So yeah, right now I am just prepping some breakfast because no one's had breakfast. It's like 10 o'clock. So Corey's upstairs with the kids. I want to make everyone breakfast, and then we're gonna get ready, go to Amara's appointment, and go to Tesco to pick up some bits and start baking. So obviously I'm going to take you guys along. If you're new, consider subscribing because it really does help out the channel. And yeah, let's get started with our day. This is what we've done so far. Mixy mix. Wet mixtures over here. Dry mixtures over here. Amara's over here. And we're gonna mix it. Keep it still. Ready? I just finished making the carrot cake. The kitchen is an absolute state, but that's what happens after you cook and you bake literally at the same time. Cake's in the oven. I did 2 layers obviously because I wanted to like sandwich it together and then do like a nice top layer. Now I'm doing the pork, and you see it's been on the stove for a good like 3 hours or so. So it's at the point where it's just breaking apart. Okay, my love, so I've just come upstairs. I'm currently wigless, so you're not seeing me until I'm getting ready. I'm just in my robe because I am about to do my hair again and set it in its rollers before I go in the shower. Anyway, I've laid out my outfit. You guys know me, I'm a simple girl. Like, I am dressing for comfort. You know, I'm a trainers girl all the way, or ballet flats these days. When I don't want to wear trainers, I try and do ballet flats. But today I'm pulling out my gorgeous kitten heel boots. These are so comfortable. Literally, you can walk across the whole of Manchester in them without getting any pain in my feet. I do need to treat them better because you can see it's not been treated the best in my wardrobe. But yeah, these are from ᴍᴏʀᴇ. I'll leave them down below. Got my COS bag that I've had for like 2 years now. She's holding up really, really well. And I've got 2 bandeau tops. I've got a white one. They both need to be steamed, and a black one. And then the plan is to wear them with my blue jeans from ᴍᴏʀᴇ as well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for white because black is kind of obvious, and I think with the blue it will stand out more. So that's the outfit. But I also got this in PR the other day, and I wanted to show you. It comes at the perfect time for when I'm doing a little self-care pamper moment for myself. These are the new products from Rare Beauty. Absolutely obsessed with Rare Beauty products. Obsessed with their blushes, but they've come out with some new body care products. I'm going to be trying this when I go into my shower, or before I do my skincare routine. It's come at the perfect time, so I'm going to be giving those a go. This is their gentle exfoliating body wash that I'm really excited to try. It smells really, really nice. And then this one, I think I'm going to bring this with me in my bag. I'll just top up before I leave. This is a hair and body mist, I believe. Yeah, body and hair fragrance perfume, which I love the idea of that. And I try not to spray actual perfumes in my hair because obviously it can damage it. So this has come at the perfect time, and I love the packaging for this one. Like, my favorite packaging. I haven't opened this one yet. This is their hydrating body lotion. Really looking forward to trying all of these, and it's come in this gorgeous little travel bag. This like opened up and it had some products inside. It's got all of this perfect little travel bag, and then it's got this cute headband. I think I'm gonna put this on when I'm getting ready. But yeah, just wanted to show you a little PR unboxing. Ignore the state of me, please. We're literally in the middle of doing our hair. I still can't do my hair myself. Like, I'm learning because this economy, doing your hair in this economy, like going to a hairdresser, getting them to do the full shebang, just it's not worth 500, 600, 700, whatever it is. I look mental. Let me fix myself before I talk to you. Yeah, I'm about to curl it. Well, I'm about to like curl it with my straightener and then put my rollers in it, go in the shower, come out the shower, get dressed, do my makeup, take the rollers down. I'm not taking the rollers down until the second I leave the house because I attempted to do like those rollers that you see on TikTok. Absolutely failed, like complete failed. But then again, I could do straight. But I think when I have straight hair, it just makes me look a bit flat. It doesn't, I don't know, that's just personal opinion. So it's now nearly 4:30. I'm gonna leave here for 6 because there's quite a bit of traffic. And I like to be at events like the second it says it starts. So this event starts at 7. Rollers, I got these rollers from Amazon. I'll link them down below because they're amazing. It literally has, it's like a roller, but it has these clips. Can you see? No focus. It's got this like clip on the end. Then when you roll your hair, it just hooks together like that. So it stays. I'll show you guys, I'll demonstrate it. That was perfect because I have rollers, but they just don't stay in my hair. They go all over the place. So I'm gonna be using these 4 big ones. I don't have a list of the questions. I'd done a Q&A on my Instagram a few weeks ago and I completely forgot to include it in a vlog. So we're gonna do it. If I miss some questions out, I'll just do it in another vlog because there was a couple of questions, but a lot of them were repetitive. So I'm just gonna answer the ones that kept coming up. First question that I got quite often was, how are you and how have you been? Like, got a lot of DMs saying that, got a lot of comments just asking how I am. And honestly, if you have seen the last vlog, not the most recent one, I think the one before that, you would know. Okay, no, absolutely not. Do that again. Absolutely not. You would know that recently things have just been a bit here, there, everywhere. Health, mental, physical, the whole lot has just been all over the gaff. Like, I know what's been going on, but like it's just been very overwhelming. But since that video, I have been doing really well. Like mentally, I'm so much better. I think the stage that I'm at now, everything like that, is I'm just trying to heal. I'm just trying to heal. So that's how I've been. Oh, let's try and do this properly. So as you can see, we just bend it, we get the hook, and we literally just hook it. One thing that I really need to work on is my wellness routine, because just how I look after my body, how I look after my mental, and starting to implement like things into my routine that help me improve my physical, mental well-being. And a lot of you were in my DMs the other week asking, like giving me recommendations on things that you think I should be doing, like yoga, going on walks, Pilates. But yeah, one thing I do want to get into is boxing. Actually, like I really want to get into boxing. I used to do it in college and it was a really nice release of stress for me at that time in my life. And yeah, I definitely want to get back into it. Okay, next question that I've been getting quite a lot, even though I've talked about this, I've disclaimed it, I've told you guys the second it happened, and I don't know, I've just been having comments and like DMs like, oh my god, are you gonna have another baby? Are you gonna have a third baby? Like, I can definitely see you being a mum of 3. Sorry to disappoint you, aunties and uncles, but I do not plan on having more than 2 kids. I've always wanted 2 kids. I've always wanted a boy and a girl, and I feel like everyone wanted a boy and a girl. Everyone wants a boy and a girl because best of both worlds, you know, one each. So I'm happy with my daughter, I'm happy with my son. I love both my kids. They are literally my entire world. They're so sweet. They're the best, most wholesome human beings. Arlo is turning into such a little boy. Like, he is getting bigger every single day, and I know everyone says it, but it's so sad. If you can hear her in the background, she went to go wake him up from his nap. Anyway, so yeah, I am content. I am happy, more than happy with my family of 4. Next question was something that I don't know why I've been getting this question a lot, just in like my comments and stuff, not really in my DMs. And that's, when is Gray coming back? And if you are a subscriber, if you've been here for a while, you're probably like, Gray, oh my gosh, where did it go? What happened to it? That's like the best curl I've done. What? Anyway, if you're new, Gray was my jewelry business. I had a jewelry business called Gray when I was in London. It was a long time ago. It was probably about 2021, I think, to 2022, something like that. But yeah, I had a jewelry business called Gray. She was actually not really successful, but I was actually doing decent with her. Like the business itself was going really well. I had a couple of magazine features. I sold jewelry once in a market. But anyway, I stopped Gray. Like, it's been years now, you guys. It's been years. I stopped it, I think, when my daughter turned 2, or just before she turned 2. I stopped Gray. I've spoken about this before, I have. And it's weird because my video on how to start a jewelry business is like one of my most, like, it's in my top 5 videos. It's in my top 5 videos every single week, every single day. And I don't know why. It's probably because a lot of people want to start jewelry businesses. Don't blame you. But I've spoken about it before. I don't think I've spoken about it in detail. But when I started Gray, and this isn't to say I think I'm the best, I think my business was the best, everyone copied me. I don't want it to sound like that because it's not. But I will say, when I started Gray, jewelry market, the people having jewelry businesses, it just wasn't a thing. People had jewelry businesses. Obviously there were jewelry businesses out there. That's a long tongue twister. But safe to say, like, it wasn't as saturated as it is now. So I wanted to have a jewelry business because I've always had this entrepreneurial side. I literally started my jewelry business right after I closed down my magazine, which that's a whole story in itself. But after I had my magazine, I started the jewelry business because I just had this entrepreneurial energy about myself, and that's not to sound big-headed again. It's just, I don't know, I've always been that way. If you know me, you know. So I started Gray because there wasn't jewelry that I liked. There wasn't jewelry that suited me, and every time I got jewelry, it always tarnished, turned my skin green, would rust in 2 seconds, and I was like, right, this isn't it. Like, I want to have a jewelry business that has affordable jewelry that doesn't tarnish, and is hypoallergenic, so for people's sensitive skin, and is timeless, but you can't wear it forever because it is 18 karat stainless steel, so something that lasts essentially. So I started Grey. That's where Grey came from. It was literally just me in my 2-bedroom flat in East London with my daughter. Corey was at university still at this time, so juggling motherhood with my daughter at that age. She was at an age where she was so demanding, she was growing rapidly, like I needed to keep my eye on her 24/7. She wanted to go out and play, and we didn't have a garden, so I had to take her to soft play and go on walks and trying to fulfill orders. And then I would get requests for like customized stuff, and I was going to come out with customized stuff. I was going to come out with personalization. I was going to come out with more stock, and I was looking to expand. But it got to a point where I was like, I can't do this and be a mum. I can't do this and be the mum that I want to be, you know? So it was kind of like motherhood, business. And obviously I picked my daughter. So I stopped the business. Well, initially I intended to pause it and come back to it. Let me turn my straightener off, I've forgotten. So initially I was just going to pause the business and come back to it when Corey finished university, when I figured out a schedule, when I figured out how to navigate things, when I could have the money to hire people and do it properly. And eventually, as time went on, I just didn't have the same love for it anymore. And I would still get messages like, hey, do you still have stock? Can I buy from you? So I still would sell it even though the business was closed down at the point. After a while, I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to have a jewelry business. And at that point, like a couple months later, so many jewelry businesses came out. I had a couple businesses steal my stock, I guess, if that makes sense. Like steal the designs, not my actual stock, but steal my ideas. So I had a business literally take the name and the design of a couple necklaces that I sold, and if you were there at that time, that was really entertaining. But like, yeah, they literally took the same name as like 3 necklaces that I sold it as the exact name, sold it for the exact same price, basically copied everything. And yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. Because then everyone started coming up with the same designs, and I was like, okay, if I want to do this, I want to do it properly, so let's put my efforts elsewhere. And then I started doing social media properly, and here we are. Basically, that's what happened to Grey. So the question of people asking me, are you going to do it again? Sadly, the answer is no. I'm not going to restart Grey. Grey, RIP to her. She was a fun business venture. I loved it. Honestly, having a jewelry business was so fun. Well, actually, leading on to the next question is, what is your next business venture? I was speaking with a friend who's also a subscriber about this. Not gonna say too much, but things are coming and I'm excited for this next chapter. It's gonna be very predictable, I guess you could say, but also in the best way. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. I've just never had the courage to do it. Never had the resources to do it, and now I'm at a point where I feel confident enough and feel I have enough experience to just like be like, why not, like, you know, just do it. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. Let me just look at my phone. Now that my hair's done, now that my hair's setting, I'm gonna open up the questions. Okay, someone said, how is Corey? How is your relationship with Corey? So I will answer this quick and fast. Corey is amazing. My relationship is 10 times better because it's not online. I don't film him as much as I used to. Like, you guys know who he is. You've seen him before. He pops in every now and again, but I just don't put my relationship out there like I used to. And there are some things that's happened in the past where I'm like, wish I didn't do that, or wish we didn't say that, wish we didn't film that. But the videos that are out with him that is still on my channel are videos that I'm proud of, are videos that he's proud of, because I think there's a video called in my 20s where I spoke about sensitive topics, and we both spoke about how we navigate being in our 20s, in our early 20s with, well, at the time it was Amara and pending. So like, that video I'm really proud of. But to answer the question, Corey's doing great. Thank you for asking. Our relationship, like I said, is so much stronger because it's not plastered online, and I've learned the art of balancing privacy, not secrecy. So learning that certain things in my life can be private, but they're not a secret. Like my relationship, it's not a secret, obviously, but it is private, and I just don't share everything anymore. I'm not an oversharer. I used to be, don't want to even talk about that. I used to be such a big oversharer and just tell you guys things I didn't need to tell you. Like, I love you, but you don't need to know the ins and outs. And even the people in my personal life don't even know the ins and outs. So it's just a matter of like, I'm maturing now. So I'm understanding what is right to say and when to say it. I feel like I need to make a whole video on that. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. A question I got a lot from other mums was, how do you balance it all? And I've gotten this question honestly for like 2 years. Ever since I had Amara, it's just a repetitive comment that I get, like, you balance it so well. How do you be a content creator / work for yourself and be a mum? Honestly, and I say this all the time, I answer this question, I don't balance it. I'm still navigating the balance. Like, I'm still navigating how to balance it. I'm still navigating what is the right balance, how much work is too much work. And after I went to my YouTube retreat, if you want to see that vlog, go check out. I highly recommend it. It was such a gorgeous trip with so many amazing women, and I learned so much about how to switch between the different phases in my life, and that is something that I am now finally getting to grips with. So one thing I can advise, if you are in the position that I was in, where you're like, I want to be an amazing mum, I want to be an amazing student, I want to, you know, pass my exams, but I also want to be here for my family, I also want to be here for my partner, I want to be here for my kids, I want to be here for myself, but I don't know how to do it all, I can't do it all. And that's right, you can't do it all. We are humans, we are multifaceted, we are unfortunately made to do a million things at once, and that's meant to be seen as being a hustler, being a boss babe. Hate that phrase, by the way. But honestly, it's not okay. And I had to force myself to understand, like, Jess, you need to slow down, because in our culture we're taught that working lots without stopping and keep grinding is good for us, but it's not. It's detrimental to your health. Like, this last year, my health has been my top priority, healing has been my top priority. So one thing I can advise to you is to live your life through seasons. Spoken by the amazing Lori Lux. Love you, babe, love you, sis. Lori really taught me about the art of silence, the art of seasons. The art of seasons is so important. Like I said, I can honestly do a whole video on this. If you want me to, let me know, because it's a passionate topic of mine. But for example, for me, when I was in a dark place in my life where I was like, I want to be an amazing content creator, I'm not putting out enough videos because my kids are growing up and I want to be there for them, I want to do both, but I couldn't do both, and it was so hard for me to accept that I couldn't do both. So one thing Lori really instilled in me was like, Jess, you have seasons. Maybe this season is your mother season, and maybe that means putting your career on the back burner. Or now that your motherhood season, you're the best mum ever, you found the balance, you know how to look after your kids and do work, that season's put to bed, put to the side. Now you can step into your career season, your grinding season, the season where you're networking. That's where I am now, hence the event that I'm going to today. I've navigated my motherhood season. I have not mastered it. I'm still navigating, still learning. I'm forever learning, but I have gotten to the point, being a mum of two young kids, that I'm comfortable with. I'm happy in the way that I am mothering them. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I'm not constantly working on that. So now I can put that to the side, and now I can focus on my career again. I can get back into my networking bubble, because I've not done that. I've put that to bed. So work in seasons and allow yourself to understand the concept of seasons, and that not every aspect of your life will be 100% all at once, because that is not possible. It's not possible. So wow, really preachy there, sorry. But yeah, like I said, it's a topic I'm really passionate about because I've had so many questions, and if you have commented it, you know I'm in your DMs voice noting you. I've voice noted about 5 or 6 girls saying the same thing I've just said to you guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop, because I like to over explain. Even though that was like 4 or 5 questions, I'm gonna get going now. I'm gonna take my shower. I need to put my bonnet on because she's starting to go everywhere. I need to let her set. I'm gonna use my new Rare Beauty product. My phone is charged, and then I'm gonna come out, get myself dressed, do my makeup, and pack my bag. I have an hour. I need to pack my bags, and I do want to be able to chill with the kids for a little bit before I go, because they will be in bed by the time I'm back. It's gonna be like midnight. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. I think the rest of this will be music. So thank you so much for watching the vlog, because this is literally the end of it. Thank you so much for watching the vlog, my loves. I just want to say thank you for all your love and support. Like, I underestimate how much I love YouTube and how much the YouTube community really makes me feel like shit, like what I do is actually important. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna love you guys and leave you. I need to put my eye mask on. I need to do a mask on my face because my skin is very dry. The camera looks fine, but the camera lies. Okay, I'm gonna go. Mama's night out.
It was just the most epic evening celebrating International Women's Day, and it was then that I realised, no, I need to before, but I need to take the job that I've been blessed with seriously, in a sense of, you know, all of you have come here for different reasons. It might be you're a mum and you're a stay-at-home mum and you don't get to get out much. It might be you're new to Manchester and you haven't met any friends.
I am a freelance dance artist, fine performer and alopecia areata. I'm going to be talking about my journey of how I became a little woman and how I'm so confident as I am.
Actually shave off all your hair, you saw your true potential and you were able to walk into your true potential. It's almost like letting go of not the baggage, but the things that you think are holding you back, and really they're just stopping you from becoming your best self, your true self.
Don't let your tickets blow away. The tickets blowing in the wind.
Okay, so Athena, I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm excited.
I know.
The winner